Hello boy, welcome to round number 8 of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic season. With just 3 rounds left to go, we need to check the schedule to see where are we heading to this time. Looking at the schedule, we are heading over to the same place we did the previous round, which is at Annecy, and the reason for that is because there's only 9 tracks in this version of NGL Biathlon. So that's why round 7 and 8 will be using the same track twice in a row. So with that out of the way, let's now move over to the races. And here we go, it's the 22nd to 42nd race to the men's competition, and once again we will be racing in Annecy. There are only 9 tracks in this version of Biathlon, which is version 1.0, so there's only 9 tracks, which is why the 7th and 8th round is the same track. Now the highest placed biathlete 22nd overall, that is Oleg Malahun's, who'll be starting the race in the 4th position. Second highest is Renee Kalarunsi, who's 23rd overall, will be starting 3rd. Third highest and 24th overall is Petr Garabik of the Czech Republic. He'll be starting in 16th position. So it's Lysenko, Globonik and Kalarunsi on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Without further ado, let's get into this race and find out as we get the race underway now. And we're well and truly underway for Annecy 2. Because, well, it's the same track for 2 rounds in a row. And a good start there for Rustin Lysenko, getting an early lead. That's Oleg Malahun in the background, trying to see if he can make a move on Globonik. Sorry, had we brain fart there, but it looks like Malahun is into 2nd place. As we're now coming up to the 1 kilometer mark of this race. The Ukrainian is out in front. Rustin Lysenko going to this round in 27th in the standings. As we go to the 1 kilometer mark, Lysenko leads. Malahun second, Globonik third. First 21st now separated by 4.2 seconds with Jacob Nakums at the back for Latvia, with behind Tomasz Sikora of Poland. Globonik going into the lead just ahead of Oleg Malahun, but we're coming up to the 2 kilometer mark. Oh, he clips the barrier, and that slows him down, and that helps Malahun take the lead of this race as we're coming to the 2 kilometer mark. Going to the sharp left-hander, Globonik is going to get back into the lead thanks to being on the inside line, coming to that corner. First 21st is separated by 5.7 seconds. Jacob Nakums still at the back, Sikora still in 20th. 5.7 seconds is the gap. As Globonik leads the way, but there's Oleg Malahun behind them in 2nd. Rustin Lysenko's dropped a wee bit off the pace. As we're coming into the shooting range for the first time in this race, the question is, who's going to be first into the respective positions? Tension is really mounting. Oh, the top 3, a bit of a tussle with each other. But it's Vil Rijkonen first in position, it's Vitek, and then it's Dostal of the Czech Republic. Okay, but let's see how the shooting is going to go. And the shooting's underway. Dostal and Wolf have missed one. Globonik Barabek have missed one as well. Quite a few misses here and there. Vil Rijkonen though, is he going to go clear? Yes, he is. He goes clear. Anyone else going to go clear here? Wolfgang Parner has gone clear. Marek and Mesitich has gone clear. So 4 biathletes have gone clear, but it looks like Vil Rijkonen is going to be the leader of the race coming out to the shooting range with Marek right behind 2nd. They'll be followed by, bit of a drama at the penalty loop, but it's the 2 Austrians behind, Wolfgang Parner and Daniel Mesitich. There's the 2 Czech Republicans of Stendik Vitek and Petr Garabik of the Czech Republic. There's Carson Heyman Simmons with Bergman running off the top 8 positions for Sweden. As we're now coming to the 4 kilometer mark, can Vil Rijkonen hold to the lead, or is the Slovenian going to find his way through? I think the Slovenian has got the inside line, so he's going to take the lead of this race, coming to the 4 kilometer mark with Marek, 2/10 per second. The time is 2 minutes 47.3, and the 2 Austrians 4.2 and 4.8 seconds behind respectively. Marek coming into this round in 36 overall. Vil Rijkonen is 41st overall in the standing, so this is looking pretty good for him, for both of them. But Marek clipped the barrier there. Mesitich is 35th, Parner is 34th. So the lower placed biathletes in this group are doing pretty well in comparison to those towards the front. 8/10 per second separating Marek and Rijkonen for the time being. 3 minutes 15.7 is the time. There's Parner is 3rd, Mesitich 4th, Vitek and Garabek are 5th and 6th, Heyman and Bergman rounding off the top 8 positions again. There's Derkash, then it's Alexander Wolf of Germany. But we're coming into the shooting for the second time in this race. Can Marek hold the lead, or will Vil Rijkonen be able to jump ahead? Or can the Austrians of Messerschmitt and Parner have a say to the leaders of this race? Going into position now. Okay, Mark is in, Raikkonen's in, Messerschmitt and Parner are in. And there'll be Vitek coming in as well. And the shooting underway from Mark's in. Raikkonen's got the shooting start as well. Oh, Mark's missed the target though. Can Vil Raikkonen capitalise on it? 2 penalties for Marek. Messerschmitt has missed 1. Vil Raikkonen does go clear, so he's going to definitely take the lead of the race. Messerschmitt has missed 2. Parner has missed 1. Vitek has missed 2. Heyman has missed 1. Garbeck has missed 1. And Bergman has missed 1. Anyone further down the field going to go clear? I'm not seeing anyone so far. Yes, Julien Robert of France. He has gone clear. Trying to find out who is going to come in second. Rowan Dostal going clear for the Czech Republic as well. But Wolfgang Parner coming out in second ahead of Marek. Then it's Garbeck 4th and Carsten Heyman running up the top 5 positions. Top 5 are within 20 seconds of each other. Vil Raikkonen having quite the advantage over the rest of the field so far. So, what can happen here? Can Parner hold off Marek for the time being? We don't need to watch Vil Raikkonen because he's got a big advantage for the time being. But what's his time going to be at the third kilometre mark? 4 minutes 58.5. That's a pretty quick time there from the Finn. Parner hanging seconds, 13.2 and 13.5 seconds down. I think they've closed the gap a little bit on Vil Raikkonen, but it's still quite a big gap for them to fill. Especially it's only 2 rounds after this. How many biathletes are going to be left? How many of them will have made it this far to go to the penultimate round? I'm not really sure. 5:27.6 is Raikkonen's time at the 8 kilometre mark as Parner and Marek continue their tussle for second position. We've got a big group of biathletes battling for fourth, with Heyman, Garabek, Dostal, Julien Robert, Messerschmitt, Vitek, and Wolf Bergman is a person amongst them as well. But here we go, coming into the standing shoot. Vil Raikkonen about to come in. He's got a good advantage on the rest of the field for now, but can he maintain it? That's the question we're going to find out. So here goes Vil Raikkonen. As we wait for Wolfgang Parner and Janis Marek to come in as well. There they are. And Raikkonen has missed the first target. That's not a good start for the Finn. Marek and Parner are in now. Can they close in on Raikkonen? Raikkonen's got 1 penalty to serve. So watching the rest of the field. Marek and Parner missed the first targets. Parner's missed again. Oh wow, so the second and third are really struggling. So it's going to be Raikkonen still leading the way. 3 penalties for Marek, 3 penalties for Parner, 2 for Heyman. Petr Garabek's gone clear for the Czech Republic. So is Messerschmitt of Austria. Bergman, Russell Lysenko, they've all gone clear. So they'll be able to close in on Raikkonen a wee bit. The gap's now 7.4 seconds. Thomas Sikora going clear for Poland. So Raikkonen leads, Garbeck second, Bergman third, Messerschmitt fourth, and Russell Lysenko running off the top 5 positions. Reika Runsi going clear for Italy towards the back end of the field. Dropping down to third, that is Russell Lysenko with Bergman and Messerschmitt in a 3-way fight for third position. As they're coming up to the 10 kilometre mark. What is Raikkonen's time going to be at this point? It is going to be 7 minutes 17.6. How far behind are the 3 of them? Garbeck is 7.6 seconds down. Lysenko 12.8, Messerschmitt 13.4, and Bergman 14.1 seconds behind the leading Finn at the moment. But it's looking pretty good for the top 5 positions so far. We can far behind everyone else is. Sikora 6th, Carsten Heyman is 7th for the time being. And here we go, coming to the 11 kilometre mark. Raikkonen is 7 minutes 47.2 this time. Garbeck is 7.4 seconds down. And then it's that 3-way fight for third. And Messerschmitt gets ahead of Lysenko for third position. And then Bergman is still behind them in 5th position. 12.8, 30.1 and 14.2 second gap to Vil Raikkonen. And speaking of Vil Raikkonen, who is coming to the shooting range for the 4th final time in this race, the man who is the second lowest in this group, 41st overall. And look at him leading the way with quite a good margin, I'd say. But here comes Daniel Messerschmitt is coming in second, along with Petr Garabek. And of course, Lysenko and Bergman coming in as well. Raikkonen's missing another target. Oh, 2 misses for Raikkonen. That opens the door for Gerbeck. Oh, reveal Raikkonen's ball has crashed there because he's missed 3 targets. Well, about Petr Gerbeck, oh, he's missed 3 misses for Gerbeck. Mesitich, Lysenko, Bergman have a chance to snatch the victory. Lysenko goes clear, Mesitich has missed 1, Bergman has missed 1, and all of a sudden, Ruslan Lysenko of Ukraine is going to jump into the lead of this race. Sakura's missed 1. Who's going to be coming out in second position? Clear. Yes, Wolfgang Parr's gone clear for Austria. Carusi's gone clear for Italy. Mesitich comes out in second ahead of Karl-Jan Bergman. But still, Veal Raikkonen gone for a 32nd lead to being behind by 15.3 seconds. Malahut's going clear for Latvia towards the back end of the field. But what a result Lysenko needs here. Lysenko coming to this round in 27th overall. Mesitich is second at the moment. He's 35th overall in the standings. Jekka Nakum's going clear for Latvia. So we're now coming to the 13km mark. 9 minutes 30.3 is Lysenko's time at this point. What's Mesitich's in comparison? He's down by 11.5 seconds. Bergman is 13.8 seconds down. I mean, it's not looking too bad for Mesitich. I mean, he's 10th in the rookie standing, so a decent result like this is something he desperately needs to try and stay in the top 10 in the Rookies Championship. And Lysenko, 10 minutes 7.1 is his time at the 14km mark, which is 1 kilometre left to go. Absolutely well in front of the opposition in this group. Oh, that's the wrong button. 40km mark, Mesitich 11.6 seconds down. Then there's Bergman 40 seconds down, and then it's Veal Raikkonen 16.5 seconds down. So he's quite a bit slower than Ruslan Lysenko. Then Wolfgang Parr 6, Sakura is 6. Parr 5th, Sakura 6, sorry. But here we go, coming across the finish line. What is Ruslan Lysenko's time going to be? It's going to be 10 minutes 39 seconds exactly. A really good time for him. Now to wait for everyone else to make way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. Ruslan Lysenko takes the race win by 11.7 seconds over Daniel Mesitich. Karl-Jan Bergman is 3rd, 4th is Veal Raikkonen, Wolfgang Parr 5th, 6th is Todd Sakura, Petr Gerbeck 7th, Ray Carusi is 8th, Julian Robert 9th, and Oleg Spalahuns rounding off your top 10. So with that result out of the way, let's now move over to the 1st to 21st race. And here we go, it's the first 21st race here at Annecy 2. Ricco Gross is the overall leader, who will be starting the race in 15th position. Second highest overall is Raphael Poiree, who will be starting the race in 12th. Sven Fischer is the 3rd highest placed biathlete, who will be starting 17th. And of course the top rookie biathlete is Pavel Rostovestov, who will be starting the race in 3rd place. So it's Christoph Suman, Halvard Hannavold, and Pavel Rostovestov on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to take the lead of the championship standings? Without further ado, let's get into this race and find out. And so we get the race underway now, and it looks like a pretty decent start there for Christoph Suman to take an early lead over Halvard Hannavold as they're making their way to the right hand before making their way over the bridge before they make the uphill to the 1 kilometre mark. Now going to this round, Raphael Poiree, Ricco Gross is about 18 seconds separating them coming into this round, so all eyes will be on Annecy, who will be the overall leader before we head over to the penultimate round of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic season. As they're making way to the 1 kilometre mark, I think Halvard Hannavold has got the inside line, and I think he might take the lead going to the 1 kilometre mark. Yes, he does. Michael Grease 2nd, Suman 3rd, Rostovestov 4th, and Sashin running off the top 5. First 21st separated by 4.2 seconds. Andrei Zarlima of Ukraine at the back of the field behind Frank Luck of Germany. As Michael Grease looking like he's going to take the lead of this race off Hannavold, and Hannavold has cut the barrier, so that's going to help the German out take the lead. And I think that's Rostovestov behind, making their way into 2nd place off the Norwegian. Going to the 2 kilometre mark, Michael Grease leads. Yes, Rostovestov 2nd, Arnson 3rd, Hannavold 4th, and Sashin out the top 5. First 21st separated by 5.1 seconds now is Janis Ozbol of Slovenia is behind Zarlima for Ukraine. So leading the way there's Michael Grease right there is about to make way into the shooting range. We need to keep an eye on Gross, Poiree, Spesher, Rostovestov and Roskov. Roskov and Rostovestov still fighting for the Rookies Championship title. And of course Ricco Gross, Poiree and Sven Fischer are 1st, 2nd and 3rd overall in the standings. First in position is Frode Andersen, then it's Ricco Gross. De France, then it's Bjorn Dahl, Megarov and Sasharin. So wait for the shooting underway, everyone's in position. Ricco Gross missed the target already. Anderson's missed one. Mega Ross missed twice. Well, Fisher missed twice. Raphael Poiree's gone clear. Roskov has missed one. Rostovestov, if I can find him, he's missed one as well. So Ricco Gross missing one. And Frank and Sven Fisher missing twice. That's a good start there for Raphael Poiree to help himself get back into the lead of the overall championship. Hannibal win clear. Purinen's gone clear. And Ross Vestov, Michael Grease 5th, Sasha 6th, Shellen 7th, Bjorn down 8th, Roskov is down to 9th, DeFrancis 10th, well, Ricco Gross, he's down to 15th, he's 16.7 seconds down. That I think that would not be enough for Poiree to get ahead of Ricco Gross in the standings. Sven Fisher down 20th, 21 seconds down. Oh geez, not a good start for the 994 champion, who's third in the overall standings. 2 minutes 41.4 is the time at the 4 kilometre mark. Hannavold is 1.8 seconds down. Then it's Pavel Purinen, who's 20th overall for Finland, in third. Then Rostovestov is 4th ahead of Michael Grease, Sasharin, Bjorn down 7th, Shellen 8th. Roskov is a bit off the pace, needs to try and catch up to the Russian if possible. Ricco Gross 17.2 seconds down on Raphael Poiree at the further down the field. And there goes Raphael Poiree. 3 minutes 8.8 is his time. Then here comes Hannavold, 3.2 seconds down. Hannavold is going to around 8th overall in the standings, so the things stand. That's pretty good for him. Rostovestov 4th. There's Michael Grease 5th. There's the defending champion Olaj Berdanis, who's 10th overall in the standings. He's really struggled this entire Biathlon Olympic season. Ricco Gross 8.5 seconds down. I think that would be, as things stand, would be enough for Poiree to take the lead off. Stop hitting the wrong button, you idiot. The gap stands. That would be enough for Poiree to take the lead off Gross. Okay, Raphael Poiree into the shooting range. There goes Hannavold, and then comes Purinen into the shooting range. And Rostovestov ends the ice. Going to be Poiree and Rostovestov here. Oh, Raphael Poiree's missed the target. Roskov's in the shooting range. So Raphael Poiree's got one penalty loop. What about Rostovestov? Gotta keep an eye on him. Roskov starting to get the shooting underway. Rostovestov, he does go clear. He probably would take the lead. Hannibal's missed twice. Oh, Purinen's gone clear. So actually, Purinen's ahead of Rostovestov for the time being. Roskov's gone clear. Ricco Gross has missed another target. Sven Fisher has gone clear. Frank Luck going clear as well for Germany. Vihai Talati going clear for Finland. So we've got a three-way tussle at the front. Purinen, Rostovestov, and Raphael Poiree. So Poiree and Gross missing a target each. That's not going to really affect things too much. Ricco Gross's ski pace is off the pace. He's 21 seconds down. That would ensure Poiree would go in the lead as things would stand so far as this round's going. At the 4 minutes 51.7 is the time at the 7 kilometre mark. Rostovestov 2/10 down. Pavel Purinen 1 second behind Raphael Poiree. Purinen 20th overall in the standings. This is looking amazing for him. Roskov 4th. He's 7.9 seconds down. There's about nearly an entire minute gap separating the two of them. So Roskov would be over a minute behind as things would stand. Going to the penultimate round, so he really needs to jump ahead of Rostovestov somehow and then get a massive advantage over him in this race. That would close the gap for the last two races. Rostovestov nearly 8 seconds ahead of Roskov. Poiree leading the way. The defending champion is 5th of Orabon Dallin. Sven Fisher 14.3 seconds down in 8th. So I don't know where Ricco Gross is. He's really struggling here. 22.2 seconds down, so the gap is increasing still. And here we go, coming into the standing shoot. What can Raphael Poiree and Rostovestov do here? And here they are coming into position, getting ready to fire at the targets. What can all eyes on Poiree and Rostovestov. Roskov's in now, and Raphael Poiree's missed a target. Well, Rostovestov, he's looking okay so far. So one penalty for Poiree. Oh, he's missed the last target. Pavel Purinen's going to go clear. He's going to take the lead for Finland. Roskov has missed one. Visa Lati, Sven Fisher's missed one. What about Ricco Gross? He needs to close in on Poiree and needs to do it desperately. Oh, Michael Grease gone clear. Okay, Ricco Gross has gone clear. Jellen's gone clear for Norway. Further in the field. Roskov, he is now about nearly 10 just under 10 seconds behind. Ricco Gross 70.2 seconds, so he's closed the gap, so that might just be enough for him to hold on to the lead. Oh, it will be enough to hold on to the lead. Magorov, Adorov, and Brees have gone clear towards the back of the field. Okay, so Ricco Gross has closed in Raphael Poiree enough to guarantee he's going to hold on to the lead of the overall standings. 6 minutes 58.6 is Purinen's time. Ross the best of third, 5.3 seconds down on the leading Finn. Now I've got to check down fourth. Roskov fourth, then it's Ricco Gross in fifth. In fact, about 14 seconds separating Poiree and Gross right now. That's well into the range. That's going to let Ricco Gross hold to the lead. 11 kilometer mark, 0.3 seconds separating Purinen and Raphael Poiree. This is a really good run from Pavel Purinen, doing really, really well for himself and for Finland. In the previous round, he wasn't in the first 21st race, I don't think. So the fact he's jumped to the first 21st section in 20th overall and is towards the front, been towards the front for quite a bit of the race. That's really, really good, pace there from the Finn. But here we go, coming to the fourth round of the shooting range. Rostovestov, Purinen, and Raphael Poiree leading the way. All eyes on Poiree and Rostovestov here. This is really crucial for the two of them, for both the rookies and the overall standings. Raphael Poiree getting the shooting underway. Raphael Poiree, he does go clear, so he's going to probably win the race. Purinen's gone clear, so he's getting a good result for sure. Rostovestov, meanwhile, has missed 2 targets. What is going to happen? So Roskov needs to go clear to try and jump ahead of the Russian. Oh, he's missed the target. Well, it's Sven Fischer, Ricco Gross. Ricco Gross has missed 1. Sven Fischer's missed 1, so I think that might be enough for Raphael Poiree to jump ahead in the overall standings. Frank Gluck went clear for Germany. Sashin's gone clear for Belarus. Alexei Adorov going clear for Belarus, yeah. Ricco Gross 26 seconds down. Yes, that is more than enough for Raphael Poiree to get back the lead of the championship standings. Ilma Brees is going clear for Latvia. This is not what Ricco Gross needed, and yet that's the card he's been dealt with. So yeah, that's what a rollercoaster this has been for this round. I think Rostovestov, don't know where I'm not sure where Rostovestov, Roskov, but I'm pretty sure Rostovestov is ahead of Roskov, so the gap will open up in the rookie standings as well. 9 minutes 26.7 is Raphael Poiree's time. Pavel Purinen 20 lower on the standings. Looks like he's going to finish second in this race. And what a race Purinen has had. But Raphael Poiree, this is the result he needed. A good result that's going to launch him to the front of the overall standings. And he's just got to make his way towards the finish line. Just got the right hand left to go. There it is. And Raphael Poiree is no doubt, undoubtedly going to be the overall leader going into the penultimate race. 9 minutes and 6.7 is the time. Now he's going to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. Alright, that's everyone across the finish line, and Raphael Poiree wins the race by 6.7 seconds over Pavel Purinen. Raphael Poiree missed 2 targets in the entire race. Pavel Purinen did not miss a single target. Frank Gluck is 3rd, Rostovestov is 4th, Vadim Sashin is 5th, Ricco Gross is 6th, Sven Fischer is 7th, Shelland's 8th, Heitlati 9th, and Alexei Adorov running off your top 10. If it's anyone going to please the result, it's Raphael Poiree, because with the big finish over Ricco Gross, he is undoubtedly now the overall leader of the championship going to the second to last race. Ricco Gross will be really annoyed to have missed 3 targets and end up nearly half a minute behind Poiree. Sven Fischer will be annoyed with the result as well, because he's 3rd overall, and if I finish behind Rostovestov, that might put his chances of holding on to 3rd in jeopardy. But before we find out all that, we need to move over to the women's side of the competition and see where everything stacks up. And here we go, it's the 22nd to 42nd race here at NFC 2. So the highest placed biathlete, 22nd overall, is Nina Limish of Ukraine. She'll be starting 3rd. Second highest, 23rd overall, is Michaela Ponza. She'll be starting 5th. And 3rd highest place is Delphine Barrett of France, who will be starting the race in 15th. So it's Brigitte Weissleitner, Martina Hanarova, and Nina Limish in the front row. Who's going to win this race? Without further ado, let's get into this race and find out as we get the race at NFC 2 underway now. And it looks like a pretty decent start there for Nina Lemish as they make way in the first corner, but Weissleitner's going to hold to the lead thanks to being on the inside line of this race. But look at this, we've got someone already making their way towards the front who started starting 4th. That might be one of the French biathletes. That is definitely one of the French biathletes. Is that? Yes, it won't be Delphine Bartlett. Who will it be? It might be Sandrine Bailey then. As we're heading to the uphill section, going towards the left-hander. And who's that leading? And who's going to be leading the way? Is it Bailey? Yeah, Sandrine Bailey. Neil second. Hanarova is third. First 25 separated by 5 seconds with Iva Karakazova of Bulgaria at the back, behind Olga Zaitseva of Russia. Sandrine Bailey leading the way. There is Neil Lenish behind in second position. Oh, clip the barrier there. That's going to slow Bailey down. It's going to help the rest of the field catch up to her. And here they go coming towards. Oh, we got someone going awfully wide there on the track towards the back of the field. Bailey still leads. Lenish is second. Hanarova is third. What's the gap between first and 21st? It is 6.5 seconds. Shumi Yu of China at the back, behind Iva Karakazova of Bulgaria. The uphill section is about to make a way to the shooting range for the first time in this race. Sandrine Bailey leads. Lenish is second. And Hanarova is third. So I don't think she's third anymore. But here we go, coming into the shooting range now. Who's going to be first position? Oh, someone going awfully wide around the corner. First into the shooting range is Sandrine Bailey, Delphine Bartlett, and Michaela Ponsa. As we wait for the shooting to get underway, see how things will play out. Shooting underway now, got a miss for Bulgaria Tileves, miss for Michaela Ponsa. I've had a few misses here and there already. Delphine Bartlett's missed twice. Sandrine Bailey's gone clear. Bartlett's missed 3, Ponsa missed 1. Hanarova's gone clear for Slovakia, Akhtova and Anna Sprung going clear for Russia and Austria, Shimiyu going clear for China, and Brigitte Weissleiner going clear for Austria. Sandrine Bailey leads, Anna Sprung second, that's Hanarova in third right behind her. There's Akhtova in fourth. I think we got a bit of a collision there in the towards further down the field at the penalty loop area. But the battle for second is well brewing between Slovakia and Austria with Hanarova and Sprung. As we wait to the uphill section. So the race is on to try and catch the leader. That's still Sandrine Bailey. 2 minutes 7.6 was her time at the end of the first round of the shooting range, which seems pretty quick. And so it's the 4 kilometre mark. 2 minutes 42.2. What's the gap between her and those second and third? 5.5 seconds each. They're both 5.5 seconds at the 4 kilometre mark. There's Akhtova 4th, Shimiyu 5th, Michaela Ponsa 6th, Lenish 7th, and Weissleiner is 8th. So we've got Anna Sprung taking a little, opening the gap up a little bit between her and the Slovakian. 5 kilometre mark there, Sandrine Bailey doing this 10.4 third time. And here comes Hanarova and Sprung. 6.3 and 7 seconds. Okay, so Sandrine Bailey is faster than the two of them. Sandrine Bailey's come to this round 26 overall, Anna Sprung 30th, Hanarova 33rd in the standings. And now we have to check back to the front because the leader, Sandrine Bailey, is about to make her way back into the shooting range for the second time in this race. The question is, can she go clear again and maintain her impressive lead? Sandrine Bailey gets position, there's Sprung and Hanarova, and here are those fourth downwards coming into the shooting range as well. Sandrine Bailey gets the shooting underway now. Oh, and Sandrine Bailey's missed the target. 2 misses for Sandrine Bailey. Oh, 3 for Bailey. 3 penalties for Bailey. Opens the door for Sprung and Hanarova to jump into the lead. Neil Lenish has missed the target. And Sprung goes clear, so she's definitely holding to take the lead. Hanarova's gone clear. Ponsa's missed the last target. Neil Lenish missed 1. Shimiyu's gone clear. Weissleiner has gone clear. So Anna Sprung going into the lead. Hanarova second. Akhtova is third. Third in the field, Marinova, Zinkova, Petrova, Zaitseva, and Kristoleva have all gone clear for Slovakia, Belarus, Ukraine, Russia, and Belarus. Filipinova going clear for Ukraine, and Karakazova going clear for Bulgaria. Sandrine Bailey going from first down to 12th, so a disaster right there for the French lady. As we're coming up to the 7 kilometre mark, which is the halfway point of this race. Sprung still leads the way, and there is Hanarova second, Akhtova third. 1.4 and 2.3 seconds respectively is the gap between first, second, and third. Shimiyu fourth for China, ahead of Weissleiner. Then it's Michaela Ponza in 6th and Ziankova 7th. Neil Lewis running up the top 8 positions in this 22nd to 42nd race. As we're coming up to the 8-kilometre mark. That's about not really putting much of a gap over 2nd and 3rd. Pretty on par with the ski pace, I think. 1.2 and 2.2 seconds. I think actually Asper maybe slightly slower than Halarova and Akatova. Halarova 33rd in the standings. Akatova is 37th in the standings. So this would be a great result for the Russian if she was to finish 3rd in this group. But we're coming into the standing shift next, and the top 3 are about to come in now. The question is, what can they do here? Can they go clear and ensure they're going to go clear and maintain the top 3 spot? Sprung, Hanova and Akatova in. Here comes Shimi Yu and here comes the rest of the field into the shooting range. And Asbrand's missed the first target, Akatova's missed the first target, so Halanova's missed one as well. Can Shimi Yu capitalise on it? It's 2 misses for Sprung, 2 for Akatova, 1 for Halarova. Shimi Yu's missed 2 targets, has missed 3. Michaela Ponza has missed 2. 3 misses for Ziankova, 2 for Lemish, 1 for Bailey, 1 for Ziankova. Wow, everyone's missing a target here. Petrova's gone clear, but Halarova is going to come out into the lead of this race. Olena Petrova seems to be the only person going clear so far. In fact, I say that Karakazova has gone clear for Bulgaria, so she's going to try and make herself a couple of positions maybe. And Sprung gone from being lead by 1.2 seconds down to now to be behind by 7.8 seconds. Sterkut's going clear for Poland towards the back end of the field. And Sprung hanging on to 2nd. We've got quite a tussle for 3rd going on between the Russian and the Ukrainian. I'm guessing that is Petrova and maybe Akatova. 7.9 is Halova's time. Sprung is 2nd, Akatova is 3rd, and Olena Petrova 4th, with Bogitovits in 6th behind Sandrine Bailey. But the top 5 separated by 11 seconds, so it's not a match. So it's still all to play for. Halorova does have a bit of an advantage over the rest of the field, but it can still be easily gained or lost here. 7:47.2 is Halova's time, and she's going to make her way to the shooting range for the 4th and final time in this race. And here is Anna Sprung in 2nd. There is Akatova trying to make the move for 2nd, while Bogitiva is making the move on Sandrine Bailey for 4th, as Petrova drops down to 6th position behind Sandrine Bailey, which is ahead of Michaela Ponza in 7th. So the field is actually, in fact, the field is a bit more spread than I've realised, but here comes Halarova into the shooting for the 4th final time in this race. Now, can she go clean? Can she shoot? She's going to win this 22nd to 42nd race and get herself flying up the order in the standings, with just 2 races to go after this one. However, the position, wait for the shooting to get underway, and it starts now. It's the rest of the field starting to come in now. Pressure's on Halarova, and she does go clear, so she's definitely going to win this race for sure. Sandra Bailey Tilvitz having a struggle in the shooting range, and Sprung's has missed 1, Akatova's missed 1, Bailey's missed 3, Olena Petrova has Petrova's gone clear, Ponza's gone clear, so that's what I saw a little bit, but Ponza going into 2nd, Kakazova going clear for Bulgaria. Lots of misses further down the field. There's Petrova 3rd. Akatova Sprung in the battle for 4th. Looking a little still in the shooting range. Haven't seen anyone else going clear. But there's been lots of misses up and down the field in this far away the shooting range. But Sprung and Akatova in a massive tussle for 4th. 4th place. But right now, it's an advantage to Anna Sprung at the moment. But here we go, coming to the 30-kilometre mark. Michaela Ponza is 9.6 seconds down on Halarova. Petrova is 15.6 seconds down. And Sprung Akatova 19.4 seconds behind the leading Slovakian. And she's making her way to the 40-kilometre mark, coming towards the finish line. 9 minutes 56 is Halarova's time. That seems pretty quick. There is 2nd place. That is Michaela Ponza. What's the gap between her and Halarova? 9 seconds. The gap might actually be coming down a little bit, but Ponza is too far behind to really do anything about it. As Halarova, just one turn left to go to take the win here in this 23 to 42nd race here at Annecy 2. And what a race Halarova has had. What is her time going to be? It is going to be 10 minutes 28.3. Now it's going to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. So Martina Halarova missed only one target for the entire race to take the win by only 8.1 seconds over Michaela Ponza. Olena Petrova only missed one target for the race to finish a very strong third. Akhtova is fourth, Anna Sprung is fifth, sixth Nia Lemish, Tiddis is seventh. Karaksova missed two targets for the entire race to finish eighth. Ninth is Olga Nazarova and Olga Zaitseва rounding off your top 10. So with that result out of the way, it's time to move to the first to 21st race. And here we go, it's the first 21st race here at Annecy 2, with Magdalena Forsberg, the overall lead by over 2 minutes, is starting 16th. Second overall is Livka Shelbred of Norway, starting 10th. And third overall is Ushi Distel, who'll be starting 4th, with the highest rookie place biathlete being Olga Mefiseva, starting in 8th position. So it's Andrei Henkel, Holbakova and Katarina Appel on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to be able to close in on the Swedes? Without further ado, let's get into this race and find out as we get the race underway. Now, and it looks like a pretty decent start there for Andrea Henkel as she makes her way into an early lead, going around the right-hander as they're making her way towards the bridge before the uphill section to get past the 1 kilometre mark. Andrea Henkel leading the way. We've got quite a lot of overtakes going on in the background as they make their way to the 1 kilometre mark. In fact, I think that'll be her teammate, Katarina Appel, trying to make the move for the lead of the race, possibly. Or is it Ushi Distel? Oh no, I think it's Ushi Distel actually that's going to take the lead going to the 1 kilometre mark. Yes, it is. So it's Katarina Appel second, Holbakova is third. First 25 separated by 4.5 seconds with Filipova at the back of the field. Forsberg is 11th so far in this race. Shelbred, don't know where she is. Ushi Distel, well, of course, leading the way. Mefiseva, can't see her name on the board either, so she's within the top 10 as well. As they're coming to the 2 kilometre mark, it is still Ushi Distel leading the way. With Katarina Appel second, Holbakova third. Mefiseva is fourth, Luka Shelbred fifth. What about Forsberg? She's actually dropped down to 12th. First 21st separated by 6.4 seconds. Filipova is still at the back. She's behind Linda Grubben of Norway, who's behind Filipova's teammate of Defoska. And here we go. We're coming into the shooting for the first time this race. What's going to happen here? We need to keep our eyes on Mefiseva, Ishmatova, and Henkel, of course. Forsberg, Shelbred, and Distel is of course, we need to focus on them as well because they're the top 3 overall. Kukliva's first position is Ushi Distel. Okay, let's go Shelbred's in, Forsberg's in, Mefisev's in. Okay, they're all in. Let's see what happens here. And Kukliva's the target. Mefisev's missed one already. Look at Shelbred's missed one. Forsberg has missed one. Ushi Distel's missed two. We've got Becker's gone clear. We've got Filippo going clear. Holanti going clear. None of the others have gone clear this race. So Mefisev's missed one. Villa's missed one. Malgina's missed one. Ishmatova's missed one. Oh, so has missed Holanti having a bit of a mare at the because of the penalty loop area, but Becker takes the lead thanks to that. Holanti saying Ishmatova's up into 6th. She's behind Lucas Shelbred. Don't see Forsberg is 30.7 seconds down from the leader, which is not a good start for the overall leader, but she's nearly 2 minutes ahead of Ushi Distel and Shelbred, so even if she doesn't beat them in this round, I don't think she'll be able to drop the pace by so much that she'll, lose the lead. She's that far ahead. Becker leads, Holanti second, Katarina Appel third, Filippo fourth, Lucas Shelbred 2.4 seconds down on Becker. This Ishmatova ahead of Mefiseva. And Forsberg 12.6 seconds down, so I think that's nearly a 12-second gap between her and Ushi Distel. Not Ushi Distel, Livka Shelbred. And here we come to the 5 kilometre mark. Becker leads the way, Holanti second, Katarina Appel third, Lucas Shelbred 2.6 seconds down on the French lady. Medvedeva is 3/10 of a second down on Ishmatova, so, but Medvedeva does have quite good lead in the Rookies Championship standings. 12.5 seconds. I think the gap's now down about 10 seconds between Lucas Shelbred and Forsberg, which, well, it's going to take, realistically, Lucas Shelbred needs like 10 times the distance to be able to take the lead off Forsberg in this round, which is just not going to happen. I think even if Forsberg misses next 15 targets, Lucas Shelbred goes clear. Okay, Lucas Shelbred's in. Medvedeva and Ishmatova are in. Becker getting the shooting underway. Ketcher and Pels missed 1. Becker has missed 2. Ketcher and Pels has 3. Halanti's gone clear. Lucas Shelbred's gone clear. Medvedeva's gone clear. Ishmatova's missed 1. Anderson's gone clear. DeFosso's gone clear. Henkel's gone clear. Forsberg's gone clear. Ushidessel's missed 2. And Forsberg went clear as well. So, a few people going clear. Halanti, Lucas Shelbred tying at the end of the second of the shooting, but Lucas Shelbred's going to take the lead. She's ahead by 10.2 seconds over Forsberg, more importantly. Medvedeva, the leading rookie now, trying to extend her lead in the Rookies Championship standings over Ishmatova. Ishmatova is, I think Ishmatova is about 10 seconds behind Medvedeva, I think, stands at the moment. But Lucas Shelbred doing really well. Halanti doing pretty well as well for Finland. Halanti going into this round in 13th position. Medvedeva leading rookie, 4th overall in the standings. Look, she's only about 3 seconds behind 3rd overall, which is still held by Ushidessel. So I think at 6 stars she'll be in the top 3 overall. Forsberg 10 seconds down on Lucas Shelbred now, which is good for Forsberg because it means she's not losing that much time over the Norwegian. 5 minutes 18.2 is Lucas Shelbred's tie. She's 2.2 seconds ahead of Halanti. Medvedeva is still hanging 3rd really well. Anderson 4th, DeFoska 5th, Magdalena Forsberg. Forsberg's lost 7/10 of a second there, so the gap's opened up a little bit. Ishmatova 8th. Don't know where Ushidessel is, but Ushidessel's clearly struggling. Well, she's way down the order, that's for sure. But here we go, into the standing shoot. What can Lucas Shelbred do here? Lucas Shelbred's in, Halanti's in, Medvedeva's in. Let's see what Halanti can do to help help Finland out. And Lucas Shelbred's missed the first target, that opens the door for Forsberg to close in. And another miss there from Lucas Shelbred. 2 penalties for Lucas Shelbred. The shooting underway. Medvedeva has missed 1. Halanti has missed 1. Forsberg has missed 1. Has missed 2 actually. And now Gudmarga Anderson may go clear. In fact, she does. The Foska goes clear for Bulgaria, which is be amazing for Bulgaria. Florence Bavril going clear for France. So Gudmarga Anderson just like that goes into the lead. And Martina Beck going clear for Germany. Wilhelm going clear for Germany. Malgina going clear for Russia. That's going to help. That'll help her close in on Medvedeva a little bit, but not by much. And that's not. Forsberg is still behind Lucas Shelbred, about 11 seconds. Gudmarga Anderson, who is 5th overall. Well, this will be a good result. She needs to try and get herself back in the top 3 in the overall standings after a really bad last round that sent her out of the top 3 positions. Dafoska, who's coming to this round 16th overall. Well, for she's the highest placed Bulgarian that's in this competition. She's doing really, really well. And actually, look at this, bad for second with the leading rookie of Medvedeva. And Medvedeva's cut the barrier there. That's going to help. That's going to help the Bulgarian pull a wee gap ahead of the Russian. Anderson 7:30.7. Medvedeva getting past the Foska, 1.8 seconds down on the Norwegian. Halanti 4th. Lucas Shelbred is in 5th still, 6.2 seconds behind her teammate. But what about Forsberg? Forsberg 15.9 seconds down, which is so that's less than 10 seconds ahead of Lucas Shelbred. But Anderson, that's good. That's good for her. That's going to help her try and fight her way back to the top 3. Though I think it's still maybe a tall order because Medvedeva is 4th in the standing. She's right behind her. And here we go. Anderson back into the shooting range. And the shooting's now underway for Anderson. What can happen here? Memphis is doing okay as well. Anderson, she goes clear when she needs it. That's perfect. One miss for Memphis, one miss for Defoska. What about Livka Shubba? She's missed one. Forsberg, what about her? In the shooting range, Magdalena Forsberg, she goes clear. She's going to probably get ahead of Livka Shelbred, which is exactly what she needs. Malgina's missed two. Ishvatova's missed one. And Ushi Dissel's missing another target. Perunka going clear for Finland. That's good. Good job for the Finnish rookie. Andre Henkel going clear for Germany. Defoska, this will be an amazing result for her. The top place Bulgarian is 16th overall, and there she is 16th in, no, it's not second in this first 21st race. Still in the tussle with the rookie Russian that is Olga Medvedeva, the woman who's going to well truly hold on to the lead of the rookie championship. But will she be able to fend off Anderson's chance of passing her in the overall standings? I don't know. It's going to be tight, I think. 40-kilometer mark. What is Anderson's time? 9 minutes 33.4. But the battle for second is well and truly hotting up. And here we go. 40-kilometer mark. It's Defoska into second. Memphis in third. Then it's going to be followed by Magdalena Forsberg. 12.9 seconds down. She's ahead of Livka Shelbred, more importantly, for her sake in the overall championship. But Anderson's going to get a really, really good result, and she really needs this to try not only stay in the top 5, but try and get back in the top 3. What's our time going to be? 10 minutes 4.3. That is a good time there. Now Medvedeva and Defoska in the battle for second, and it looks like Medvedeva is just going to pip the Bulgarian. Yes, she does. Only by 1/10 per second. Forsberg is 4th. Livka Shelbred 5th. Now to wait for everyone else to make way across the finish line. And here we go, that's everyone across the finish line. So Gunmager Anderson missed one target for the entire race to take the win by 9.8 seconds over Olga Medvedeva. Defoska, an amazing result for her and for Bulgaria, only missed 2 targets for the entire race to be within 10 seconds of Anderson. Forsberg is 4th, Livka Shelbred is 5th, 6th is Florence Bavril, Holanti 7th, Martina Beck 8th, 9th is Ishvatova, and Saralina Perunka rounds off your top 10. So a great result from Gunmager Anderson, a great result from Medvedeva, and an amazing result for Defoska. Forsberg should be okay, should be fine with the result, despite the fact she missed 4 targets. Livka Shelbred will be really annoyed that she let Forsberg get ahead of her after having a good advantage over the Swede early on. Ushi Dissel will be absolutely devastated with the result, missing 6 targets in the entire race, and she probably may have cost herself a top 3 spot. So with that result out of the way, it's now time to check the championship standings and see where everything now stacks up. Look at the men's competition after round 8, and Raphael Poiree, after losing the lead in the previous round, has retaken the lead by about 9.5 seconds over Ricco Gross. Seth Fischer is still in 3rd, with Ross Silvestov, the top rookie, in 4th, and Frank Luck completing the top 5. Dropping down to the top 20 positions, and we've had a big shift with people gaining and losing positions. Pavel Purin gained 5 positions to see himself in 15th ahead of his teammate Vitai Talati, who gained 2 positions. Meanwhile, Christoph Cinnamon had a bad round, dropping to 14th. Ilmar Brises, Frode Anderson and Jens Oswald also lost multiple positions to see themselves in the bottom 3 spots in the top 20. And going down to the top 30 positions, there's been some minor changes with people gaining and losing positions, most notably Kalaruzzi and Garba gaining ahead of Oleg Melahuz, Ruslan Lysink having a good round, seeing himself in the top 25 ahead of Julian Robert, whilst Dendek Vitek having a bad round, dropping 2 positions to 28th. And now going to the men's rookies championship, and Pavel Rostovestov increases the gap between him and Sergei Rozkov, with Vincent de France still holding 12th overall and 3rd in the rookie standings. As further down the rookies board of athletes gaining or losing positions, most notably Daniel Mesitic gained 4 positions to be 31st overall and jumping ahead of Alexander Wolf for 7th place in the rookies championship. Going over to the women's competition, and the 2 Norwegians of Shelbred and Anderson are about 2 minutes behind Magdalena Forsberg still. Meanwhile, Ushi Dissel having a really bad round, dropping down to 5th position, with the 2 rookie Germans of Andre Henkel and Martina Beck completing the top 10. And going down to the top 20 positions, Katarina Pell dropping out of the top 10 and down into 13th position behind Catalanti. Meanwhile, Dvoska gained 2 positions ahead of Katie Wilhelm, with Sylvie Becker having a really poor round, ending up dropping down to 18th place. And moving over to the top 30 positions, Michaela Ponza sees herself in the top 21, so she'll be in the first 21st race for Italy. Meanwhile, Martina Hanarova having an exceptional round for Slovakia, jumping 8 positions to get herself into 25th position. Delphi Barrett having a really bad round, going from 24th, dropping down to 30th. And moving on to the women's rookies charity side, it's 2 Russians followed by 2 Germans. There's Irina Malgina and Kitty Wilhelm to clear the top 6, with Sylvie Beckert, Salina Perunka, Michaela Ponza and Linda Grubin, much like last round, complete the top 10. And moving over to the nations competitions, Germany are well out in front, over a minute and a half over Norway, Russia 3rd, France 4th and Belarus completing the top 5, gaining 4 positions ahead of Finland, while Latvia, the Czech Republic, Ukraine and Slovenia complete the top 10. Jumping over to the women's nations competition, Germany continue to lead the way by 13.2 seconds over Russia, with Norway over a minute and a half behind them in 3rd. Ukraine had a really bad round, losing 4 positions, going from 5th all the way down to 9th, as Finland, Bulgaria, Austria and Belarus surge ahead of them. Last, and certainly not least, the mixed nations competition, and of course Germany lead the way by nearly a minute 20 seconds over Russia, with Norway completing the top 3 spots. There's been a massive change in position in the top 10, with Ukraine and Austria both losing 4 and 3 positions respectively, allowing Finland, Belarus, Sweden and the Czech Republic to surge on ahead from 5th all the way down to 8th place. So there's only 2 races left to go this season in Austria and Norway. Can Raphael Poiree hold on to his lead? Will Ricco Gross claw back the lead again? Can Germany continue leading the way in all 3 nations competitions? And will Magdalena Forsberg end up being more than 2 minutes ahead of the 2 Norwegians at the end of the next round or the end of the final round? I'll see you for round 9 of the season to find out.